Ugo, DK, that boy. Y'all thinking about having kids or?
Yes, absolutely. I'm Nigerian. I'm African. I have no choice but to have children. It's a prerequisite. Just like going to college.
Except for the ones who don't have children, but okay.
Right.
I mean, there's none of my cousins that are in my age group or a little above my age group are childless that I know of. And if they are, it's just a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, it's just when.
DK, I'm ready to be a grandfather, bro. Go out there and have a kid, bro. I'm ready to be a grandfather. Listen.
I'm trying to say I need to save up for that bill.
Listen, DK's Dominican, so he's already got like a family of 5 that he's not supporting. So
that's terrible.
I know, it's so bad.
Oh man. I mean, maybe in the future, but as of right now, there's nowhere on my radar.
Bro, you're fucking 40.
Me and Ed Boy have talked about this in length. At the immediate future, like the immediacy.
Yeah.
Like right now.
In the immediate future.
Nah.
You're really 40. Like what?
Nah, I'm not. See, I'm not. That's cap.
And it's not. And it's not because I don't want kids, but it's like it's the idea. Like for example, this isn't even a conversation I would have with myself unless other people brought it up. Right? Like in my head, it's totally abstract. I think about it because people around me are having kids and people bring it up. But if it wasn't for that, I don't talk to myself with any sort of regularity or serious, like it doesn't come up in my day unless we're having conversations. So that just tells me that it's just not a thing yet. And it's like, I'm not, I need to learn how to take care of myself. I'm like doing okay, but I don't think I possess, and there's never a right time, right, to have children. You're never going to know. There's no manual, but I'm not concerned about that. I'm more concerned about getting to a place where I feel comfortable about taking care of another human being. Like, I don't think I'm that mature yet.
Agreed. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I mean, and anytime it gets brought up with, close friends of mine who have kids, or obviously aunts and uncles that are pressuring me for it. Same with look at Losa. Like that's the first thing I say. I'm like, listen, career wise and especially money wise, because every friend that I talk to, Fab, case in point, they're just like, yo, it is a major life changing investment, and like you have to be prepared for that on some level as well as your partner. You know what I mean? Unless no, I'm not a freaking entertainer that is making 10 million a year that I can shoot up the club with whoever and it really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I'm just not there yet. So it's like my goal is to make sure that myself, that I've like matured on a personal level, on a financial level, on a spiritual level, where I'm at that place where I'm even having that conversation, as well as finding the right person to do it with. That's the other.
Yo, that second.
Oh God!
Go ahead. We about to pod.
Oh my God!
I'm just saying because there's a lot of where's I wish Future was here. She belongs to the streets. She belongs to the streets.
Talk about Jada, respectfully.
Let's talk about it, bro.
She belongs to the streets.
Yo, bro, it starts with to the person. You feel me? Like you only thinking about it because all these. Dang, bro, I'm trying to think of a way.
It's bad, bro. Because even even if I end up not being ideally, I would want to be with the person I'm having kids with, right? Like I would not want my kids raised. My kid has to be raised in a 2-parent household. That's mandatory,
bro. It's bad.
That's mandatory. There's no
it's non-negotiable.
And there's no way to guarantee that'll happen. But that's the last thing I want is my kid being raised in like a fractured household. So that's something I'm worried about, right? Another thing is, finding not saying that I'm fucking perfect, right? But finding a person that I'd feel comfortable having kids with, because if you have kids with somebody, whether it works out or not, you're tied to that person for the rest of your life.
Right.
Period. Like whether even if you don't communicate with them, you're tied. You have to deal with them in some capacity, whether it's financially, whether it's indirectly through your child. You're going to hear about like you're just connected to that person. So, finding someone that fits that bill, it's hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just like, and then there also has to be kind of like an alignment of values. Like I don't require someone to believe in everything that I believe in and things of that nature, but there's some pretty basic things.
What are the basic things you have value that's just fit in stone?
Some things I won't talk about. But some things I won't talk about. But one thing I don't want my child. So basically, the person
as a
I want
white
to have
mother,
kids
I
with,
knew you were gonna say that, bro.
I want them to be educated. Like, I want them to be educated.
Define educated, bro. Like college? Or like
It doesn't have to be college. It's just, they have to have a certain level of discourse. They have to have, I have to see, they have to be able to hold a conversation. They have to have, some sort of intellectual interest. They can't just be, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't
more than likely,
GED, a minimum of a GED.
I mean, if you haven't graduated high school, that demands an explanation. That's weird. It's like, bro. Not even a GED? Not even the GED?
What a red flag.